Hey everyone, good morning. This is Streaks Foxtrot from Foxtrot Breedables, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the equine horse. There's been a little confusion. I thought you already had a horse. Why are we getting a new horse? And I thought we would go over some of those different things. To the left side of the screen is the Highland Horse. This is our current horse. This horse is now in legacy status, which means while we won't give it limited edition drops, we will give it coats and manes from time to time, but we don't focus on it. It's not something that we're going to be updating regularly, but we will still provide support for it. If you lose your Highland horse, we absolutely will find it and return it. If you need assistance with how they work, we will give you that support. We will give you that care. So don't think that the Highland horse is just done for. We still make coats for it. We still make manes, just not with the frequency that we do our other pets. So as you can see, this is the Highland horse. We're going to kind of click around. It's got a mane. It's got a tail. It does come with a unicorn horn and has wings that go far out to either side when you get a Pegasus. Now, the Highland horse came with 4 species: horse, unicorn, Pegasus, and then an alicorn, which had wings and a horn. The equine horse, as you can see on the right, is a completely different product. We are going to be doing this a little bit differently. This is the Thoroughbred. This is how the Thoroughbred looks. We won't have sizes. You won't get a small Thoroughbred or a big Thoroughbred. You see, we've adjusted the size. This is the standard size Highland horse. This is the Thoroughbred equine. We've done away with sizing. There won't be that because we will have different species of horse. You will have a draft horse at some point and a Shetland pony. They don't need to be different sizes if the species itself is a different size. So this is the Thoroughbred, this is the size, and it's appropriately sized to an avatar, which we really love. The tack, which consists of that bridle, that saddle, and that blanket, can be hidden. Now, the saddle and the bridle are not a trait. You're not going to breed for saddles and bridles. You're going to have a select number, probably 6 or 7 options to choose from, including tack off, which will turn the bridle, the saddle, and the blanket off. They will just go away. You will still be able to sit on the horse. You will still be able to pose with the horse bareback. Not an issue at all. As you can see, the horse has a mane that spills over one side, the tail, and this is a short mane. And I've had people ask, will there be long manes? Yes, there will. There will be long manes on this horse. There will even be manes that come to the other side and spill over this side. You can see Raven has made a braid to go there. Very cute, very nice. It's got nice eyes. That's the other thing. The Highland horse in the background doesn't have an eye trait. Our horse here does. He has an eye trait. He has a coat trait. He has a hair trait. And the hair is the mane and the tail. There are all kinds of traits to discover and unlock. Will it have a unicorn horn? Yes. Will it have Pegasus wings? Yes. Will it have traits that we don't have on other pets? Yes. We have all kinds of things built into this puppy to make it just an amazing feature. Now, when you get manes and tails, the manes and the tails are all connected. You're not going to be breeding like blonde mane, black tail. We're not going to do that. Your tails and your manes, if you have a blonde mane, you'll have a blonde tail. If you have a black mane, you'll have a black tail. Coats are colored. And again, that's why we allow you to remove the tack so you can see those coats. So if there's a design on the coat you want to see, you can turn the tack invisible. Or if you want to show it off, you can turn the tack invisible. We're really excited about this because even though you can't ride these horses, that's right, you can't ride them, you can still sit on them and take photos. We wanted to make a low prim offering for a really decked out trait heavy horse. And I don't think it's heavy traded, but it's definitely more than our Highland. But that also keeps scripts low. And this horse, this equine horse, which has like, I want to say 16 or 18 traits currently, total, like if you were to top tier it, this guy's only 10 prims, which is my limit. That's my hard limit for prims. 10 is the hard limit. So these are going to be 10 prims each. I can even like show you. So this one's 7 because I've taken traits off I don't want you to see. But it'll be 10 when it's all said and done. You can see that we have taken a care to texture underneath too. Everything is really well done. We are working with an original mesh creator. The Highland Horse was a full perm mesh I purchased. The Equine Horse, we work with a mesh creator who is on contract. You may know them as Mesh Agency. So they made our horse, they made all the bottles for the potions, all the vendor machines. Everything is going to look beautiful. This is the start of some great changes for Foxtrot breedables. Everything is going to start with this equine horse. So while I know it doesn't have a lot of things people want, I really want to reiterate the fact that Foxtrot breedables is a low-cost, low-script, low-prim breedable for people who cannot afford to breed with bigger breedables. That means for the affordability, you're going to lose some features. I know people are disappointed they can't ride this horse around their farms, that it's not animated, but again, you're not paying, we're not paying for that. We're staying inexpensive so that you guys can continue to have beautiful pets that you can afford. And the good part about that is these aren't going to be so expensive. Highland horses are 25 linden a horse because they are legacy. Legacy pets are 25 linden a piece when you breed. Our regular pets are 50 linden a piece when you breed. Now, this was original mesh, and we needed to be able to afford to get original mesh. I thought you guys deserved that. And so the cost for these horses is going to be a little higher. Probably 200 linden a piece rather than 50, but it's a premium horse. And again, we will still be updating coats and manes for the Highland, just not as often. And so I wanted you guys to kind of have a first look at where we're going. Again, this model is so beautiful, and it is so much better than this boy here. We don't have an eye trait here. There's no extras that I can put on it other than the wings and the horn, and there's very little I can do to improve upon that. These horses will have updaters. These horses will have home objects that will let you tell it you've lost a horse and help you find it again. I won't have to be doing horse replacements anymore. You guys can tell it you lost a pet and it'll get it for you. And that's going to be a wonderful, wonderful thing. So I want you guys to keep your eyes out. We have just sent this horse to our scripter, so hopefully we'll have information in the next few days about ETAs. I'm hoping that in this summer we can get these out, June or July. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but we want to make sure that we're trying for that. And for Second Life, this is going to be a huge change for us. And I'm ready. I hope you're ready. And if you have questions, please feel free to send them my way. I'm happy to answer them. And so from the Foxtrot staff and myself, have a great day, and remember to be kind to each other.